What's up, my archfiends of chaos? This is none other than King of the Night 57, and my followers, asked me. I've been getting requests in my inbox to talk about the Fouseytube situation. I wasn't gonna react to it because I really didn't want to have the trouble of bringing my laptop down or make sure my phone was charged, but you'd be seeing a small screen. So I don't want to have all the trouble of doing that, so I'm just going to talk about it. Now, we all know Fouseytube has lost his shit. He has stalked Drake. He thought he was, a child of God, and he almost got into it with Sam Pepper. Now, I may not like Sam Pepper, but I kind of felt bad for Sam Pepper in that situation, because Sam Pepper was just asking him questions. He wasn't, chewing him out or anything like that, and Fouseytube went off the handleboard, as the beta male he truly is, because, and now I can't say it's all his fault. He moved to LA, and it just seems that everyone who moves to LA are cursed with insanity. They come back way worse than they were before. Anyone who's touched LA comes back worse than before, so it's like, now, I have watched Fouseytube's, I've watched a few of his prank channels, and some of them were pretty good at the time. This is before he was crazy. But even before, I kind of stopped, because it just, it's just not my thing to watch too many prank channels. I kind of have a little bit of beef with prank channels, just because either they fake the pranks, or they take pranks too far, or just this and that, but nonetheless, Fouseytube was doing alright when he was just a regular YouTuber, but it's when he tried to copy Tanamoju and make FouseyCon. Now, I like the event saying it's about peace and love and unity, but he was just on a tangent, and he lied to his viewers. Said that there's going to be Drake and these big artists, Drake, Kendrick, I don't know if Kendrick Lamar was on the thing, but they never showed up. It was Lil Poppy or something like that. I think from the biggest artist there was Lil Poppy or something like that. Just another generic SoundCloud rapper that just... But it wasn't Drake. He was like stalking Drake to get him to be on the thing. And, he's lost his mind. In my honest opinion, I think he needs to just quit YouTube and quit streaming and just go home and live a normal life and get therapy, because... this is why I have a problem with people putting their personal business. Now, I'm not the high priority of that stuff either, because I have put my personal business on the internet countless times before, but not on the level of this dude. Like, this dude, recorded himself stalking Drake, and then saying that he met Drake when Drake didn't even know who he was. I think, in my personal opinion, Yusuf should just probably get off of, social media, go live a normal life, get therapy, get help. And as much as he talks about God and stuff like that, maybe start going to church, because I think they'd probably help him snap back to reality. I think Fouseytube is out of reality. I know this is a late subject, because it's been overdone, and it's been done since the FouseyCon situation, or the Fousey, whatever it's called, where you're just trying to promote a diss track against Rice Gum. But I think, personally, he should just, quit and stop, because he's losing his mind. The man really needs help. He's disturbed. The dude's going out in the street, and screaming Drake lyrics in public for no reason, and that's something of a sign of a lunatic, where they just go out there screaming in public for no reason. I think it's an LA curse. I think anyone who's involved with LA usually comes back worse off, because also another person that's on YouTube that I know of is Flight Reacts, where now he's chased out of LA because of a girl he did a YouTube video, and her brother found out and just chased him out of LA. I think there's such thing as a curse of LA. I don't know what they're doing to celebrities, but I think there's gotta be a certain point in time where you get off of the social media, get off the internet, and get help, because this cannot continue no longer. I mean, at this point, Fouseytube's even more of a locale than Chris Chan is. And it's like, for his, now he's rich. That's the only thing good right now about him is he's rich, but, and he's calling himself like Rose or something like that, which, I don't even know. I'm not a crazy person, so I don't, I may put my personal business from time to time on the internet, but I'm not that, I don't go that far. Like, this dude, I think Fouseytube needs some personal help. I think he needs to just get off the internet and get help and stuff like that, because if this continues on, he's just going to go off and off and off, and it's just, people are just going to make butt of him and jokes. There's already so many memes of him because he's just going off on the deep end. Like, we'll see what happens later on in the future. We'll see what happens later on in the future, but from what I've seen, I should have reacted to it the minute it got hot in the press, but I didn't get the recommendation to do Fouseytube videos. But I have to do it because this is big enough where I have to do this stuff. And I've seen his video with DJ Academics where he's roasting DJ Academics, because DJ Academics was trying to help a brother out. DJ Academics was trying to help him out because he is acting crazy. He is acting like a little nutcase. I also watch DJ Academics too. I find out about other rappers and stuff like that. But here's the thing with Fouseytube. He thought he was going to get fame by rap-oriented channels and rap-oriented news coverage when, he wasn't. Because he's still going to be known as for the prank channels. He's only going to be known for the diss track that he put on Rice Gum. He's only going to be known for that stuff. He's not going to be known by these hip-hop stuff, these hip-hop journalists, He's just not good. It's just not good. It's not going to work in his favor, because this is getting out of hand, and that's why I feel like I have to address this. But it's also my fans asked me to, so my personal thoughts about this is I think he just needs to get help. He needs to get back into reality, be adjusted to the real world, go live in that nice house he bought his parents. Go find a nice woman to settle down with, if they will actually settle down with him after all this stuff. And just live out in the life norm. I think he needs to just get off YouTube and stuff like that, because he's way too disturbed. I think the stress has gone to him to the point where he's just screaming obscenities out in public for no reason. He's being delusional about what kind of artists will show up at his con, which I've noticed there's a trend with these YouTubers who make their own cons, just like VidCon. They make their own version of VidCon. It always ends up being a delusional mess, just like TanaCon was. And it always is going to be a mess. And now Fouseytube, I can see him doing this because he's gone off the deep end. He's lost it. He's completely shown how disconnected from reality he is. He has a psychosis issue. And, I think the best thing for him to do is get off. But nonetheless, it's just, you should have known when he was trying to do the same thing Tana was. Because VidCon run by a single YouTuber never goes good. Ask, Shane Dawson. So, I want to end this video saying that, my personal opinion, I think he needs to just get off the internet and get some serious help, some serious psychiatric evaluation, or goes to church because he talks about God and stuff like that. Go to church and get that positive energy, because someone needs to bring him. I think God will probably bring him back to reality, because he's out of reality. He's acting like one of them crazy type of homeless people that scream out there, scream that they're the destined kid of God or something like that, or destiny, or the child of destiny, or the child of God, etc. It's just, in my opinion, this has gone way too far, and this is my thoughts. So may the crystal be with you, and don't ever lose your mind and put all your personal business out there like he's doing. Don't put your personal business, but most of all, don't ever. If you start to think you're losing your mind, get help. Just like in the words of Michael Jordan, stop it. Get some help.